everybody. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. So, I have a bunch of text messages that I want to show y'all, but I can't show y'all because I'm on the phone that would show y'all the text messages. Um, so, I put it in a Facebook post. I put it in a Facebook post how I was hoodwinked. How would you feel if you were hoodwinked, Donald Trump? How would you feel if someone sat up there and bamboozled you? Had I not gotten a shot for my mental health, I would still be feeling optimistic until I'm in my 90s, thinking about what a great person you was, not knowing that the technology that was brought to me from your administration caused me to impulsively act to pay, to give to your contribution for absolutely nothing. At least Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, or X, Instagram, and Rumble have a reason to invest in you. I had no reason, and nobody else have no reason to invest in you. This should be hard working people buying your merchandise fairly, not by persuasion. You persuaded me, borderline persuaded, and made. Between borderline persuasion and making someone do something. We know that you dip into people's technology. But every technology, big tech company have a reason to do something different. You wouldn't dare, as a government, have two companies doing the exact same thing. So each company, whether they're controlling people through brain, like I don't know. Each company does something different. And they work on trying to fix parts. There is a technology company that can literally is working today on seeing the images in your mind that you see, memories from the past, present. You think he don't have nothing that makes you impulsively spend money on stuff like that? A junk food type AI, a junk food type AI, where you see it and you're like, well, let me buy it on impulse, something that inhibits your impulse, and you make bad decisions, just like a black person. Have y'all ever wondered, black men, why do you run when you see a police officer? Even the ones that be innocent. Do you wonder why you run? All that poison from the military, it's documented. I've documented. Inhibits you. It inhibits you to the point you cannot make good, rash decisions, and you will suffer from mental health issues. I did not know, nor did I look up, nor at the time did I care to know why black men have it so rough. Y'all make bad decisions because it's set up that way. The ones that climb their way out barely makes it. Unless you are a black male that's put around white people on a daily basis, like Obama was, then your chances of making it into corporate world are very slim. Unless you know somebody. And let's face it, if you're in the ghetto, you know other black people. They might as well have handed you the tools such as a crack, the baking soda and the cocaine themselves. The government might as well have gave you, they did, the baking powder and the cocaine to make it. They might as well have made it themselves and given it to you and say, here you go. Now go out and flood the black community and make them crackheads. We have low impulses as black people, but it's not our fault. It's the government's fault. They have no intention on setting this right, or else it would have been talked about during the time that he decided to talk about it, something else, which was the locking up of black people. I am not prejudiced, but I am not stupid either. I looked all of this, it's readily available on X. How could you do this to us? I barely made it. Whatever was given to me, whatever was given to me, caused me to attack a white lady. Me being Republican and the Democrats felt like I was a proud Republican and that I was violent. The one who decided to lock me up for 9 months, the one who actually orchestrated the whole thing. Ask yourself this: did the President of the United States have an influence in this? Did he make suggestions to keep me in for 9 months? Because he knows a lot of powerful people. There's not just Democrats here, there's Republicans. I urge you, Democrats, don't take no deal. If you let me tell my story, we can win, whether Democrat or independent. I know y'all have made mistakes in the past. No one's perfect, like I've said before. I'm willing to set that aside to win. I may have had issues with Biden, but now I know Biden wasn't the one orchestrating it. I have no ill will towards the Democrats for keeping me locked up, but I know someone that is Republican played a role in keeping me in longer than anticipated. Or it was an agreement upon both parties. If for any reason I get locked up or I go away, Donald J. Trump had something to do with this. He looked at me as a liability. He looked at me as a liability, someone who at any moment could flip on him. I'm not a flipper. I just tell the truth. I'm not trying to get into the Democrats' grace because I want something for them. Let me be honest. I do want something from the Democrats. I want what is rightfully mine. All the ideas I have, or everything that I have to offer, you all can help me get there. And I'm saying it on national, several platforms. Because I know the Republicans aren't. And I know it was a setup where they censored me, the Republican RNC here in Seattle. Women were complaining for no reason, for no freaking reason. Those are the type of women I watch out for. Because they would take a beating just to see me locked up. They would rip off my wig just to see me react and something happened to me. It's not right. So much has happened to me and they're not investigating. They're doing their own mini investigation, but it's not on the right things that they know will lead back to the president. They're investigating me, but they're not investigating the fact that I paid out of pocket. I have no vendetta. I'm not driving in a diaper to DC. I have no guns. I have no knives except one in my house. I am weaponless. I don't get on here and say, where's Trump going to be in the next 10 days? Where's Trump going to be in the next 5 days? Where's Trump going to be in the next day? I don't get on there and do that. I have no reason to be arrested. And I can feel that me speaking could get to that point. Me exercising my freedom of speech could get me to that point. The same speech he won the election with, saying that we should have. My TikTok page, every time I exit out of it, it says 0. Whoever gets TikTok has a file on certain people, just like Facebook does, to censor them. How could you do that? You rock around your money while hardworking individuals like me who try to get on TV cannot seem to get on TV. Now you're censoring PBS and NPR. Now you're going to the FCC. You're making this move to go to the FCC because why? Right when I sat up there and wrote the news companies. You're watching me, I know. Why now do you go to the FCC to threaten them? I don't care whether you get impeached or not. What I care about is that they investigate you. investigate you for misrepresenting who you claim to be, misrepresenting to the people your personality, which is dictatorship. Obama, I know you have technology you can look up. I never, when starting out, I never said anything bad about you. I was on Medium and I said three great presidents: George Bush, Obama. Was it George Bush? No, it was Biden, Obama, and Trump. It may have been a little illiterate because my spelling was bad, but it was a document that I wrote about three great presidents. You made weed illegal. I mean, legal. You did a lot of stuff. I challenged you to some stuff, but I will never know the reasons behind why you did the things you did. I will never know the real reason behind why you made every move you did. But I can say this: you did not weaponize the government. You took out one of our adversaries, the one that was the cause of blowing up the planes. Never to know that the plane will be blew or blown up right next to my school. 10 minutes away from my school, I saw the smoke coming from the Pentagon. I was at Oxon Hill High. So I thank you for that. Give you your credit where credit's due. I've never laughed at any joke Donald Trump made about Michelle being a man because I know what it feels like. And he knows he's done talked about me to be called something I am not, like a loser or a non-winner or even a man because I got big hands. You can look. Hillary, one lady that was Republican or independent or something, an outlier to the political party, said that you trashed. I was at a in between. Trump knows where I was. I was in between hotel rooms, and I had $18,000, which it ran like water. And one lady was like, all Hillary did was trash her information and switch things out. I said, have you ever made a mistake? I am willing to forgive y'all mistakes if y'all are willing to make it right with me in the future. And I am willing to be loyal whether I go independent or Democrat. Because I know people like Doja Cat makes mistakes. She's human. I would rather be around people that make mistakes and own up to it. Did Hulk Hogan own up to him calling people racist slurs? He had to. Everybody on this planet isn't perfect. You don't see me running a SCOTUS saying, wham, 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 I need help with this. Listen to me. I got the money. I wish a black person would walk in the Supreme Court demanding stuff. If you fund me, I may not even run for president in 2028, for 2028. But if you fund me and let me get on my feet, you will not feel like you lost something. You will not feel like I extorted something out of you. I don't even know y'all like that. I just know y'all by name because people talk politics. I don't know Hillary personally to know that she threw a book at President Bill Clinton when she found out that he cheated. Secret Service said that. She's not perfect, but she's a person, just like Donald Trump is. And I don't want to say she is no better because that sounds like I'm degrading her. Donald Trump is no better than Hillary Clinton. If Hillary is bad, he is no better than Hillary Clinton, which I think that she has some good in her. There are some good things. She done helped a lot of people. What I do know about Hillary is she done helped a lot of good people get on their feet. What I do know about Egyptians is that they lived a dysfunctional life. Hollywood lives a dysfunctional life. But they're people, just like immigrants are people, just like the LGBT. You can't tell me that somewhere on this universe, this multiverse, this omniverse, there is not a whole world geared at turning women into men and men into women. That's their choice. I don't want to be a man. I love being a woman, but that's their choice. They have a right to change their sex. Now, when it's young, 7 years old, 10 years old, then we have a problem because they're forcing sexual changes. But as far as a grown man that's 26 or 20, even 21 or 18, every right to change their sex. You can't say that God would not want this. Because if they created it, God mastered it and is setting the stage for new science evolution or advancements. So you cannot say that what they created is demonic. Now, the people I've met personally were demonic, and they just so happen to be LGBT. But that doesn't mean all of them are like that. And that's what I'll stick to. Just because one person is gay doesn't mean they're demonic. And that is my opinion. And what I'm going to do, I wanted to do a virtual studio, but I'm like, no, I won't do it because then I'm going to keep talking about this. And I'm a little tired and have to do things outside of this. So um, I'll stick to this. I'm asking Democrats for you to look at me and help me this time. In return, we can make things happen. Y'all talk about the same rhetoric, Nancy Pelosi, like Elon Musk was saying. Before the election, Biden was considered sharp as a tack. Everybody was saying sharp as a tack. The same rhetoric. No one say sharp as a tack. You don't hear people smoking weed talking about, yeah, that nigga was sharp as a tack, man. Yeah, he was. He was. How you feel he was sharp as a tack, my nigga? No, seriously. People are not buying it. You need someone like me who told the truth. You're not going to win without me. I am not your last chance. I am somebody that can bring you to victory by my story, FCC, NBC, ABC. If you become selfish based on who I claimed, which is past tense to be, then you're no better than Trump. And you're going not to suffer, but you kind of will because you're not going to win. The same rhetoric. You need fresh ideas. And that's all I'm going to say.
Never waste my time, you all I want.